What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Midwest 2 Review here, back again. All right, so did a video on the 58, getting it all cleaned up, getting wires ran, etc. We're not going to talk about that. Got a new back tire for the motorcycle. We talked about that. This video here is about a discovery on a tool that I use commonly, and I wanted to show you guys and get your thoughts, and maybe even one of the tool manufacturers, if they watch this content, or perhaps someone who is affiliated with them, Clay Coon, could reach out and find out what the story is. So, all right, so let me see if I can find it here. All right, so okay, I got this is my setup here. This is my travel or salvage yard bin, whatever you want to call it. It stays in the back of the pickup truck, and it has literally everything in there, including self-protection that you could possibly ever need at a salvage yard. So anything from ratchets, which I got to go through and make sure they're all there, pry bars, impact guns. I got my CT761 in here, of one of my CT761s, I should say. I also carry my 1/2-inch impact in here, plethora of different screwdrivers and Torx drivers, etc. A couple 1/2-inch drive breaker bars and 3/8 drive as well. Long screwdrivers for prying, pretty much is what they're used for. Hammers, sockets, adjustable wrenches, which one is in the garage, punches, long screwdrivers, picks, hood prop tools, door clamp removal tools, smaller precision screwdrivers, really long cabinet style screwdrivers, a bunch of different pliers. I got sockets, 3/8 drive, snap-on, most common ones, all the way up to like 22 millimeter, I think it is. Yeah, all the way down to like 6 or something like that. Plus a couple swivels, 1/4-inch drive sockets, swivel sockets, semi-deep sockets, 3/8 drive as well. And I got a bunch of different sets in here. I got 10 millimeter essentials kit, some cheap icons, some right tool 3/8 drive, which is my favorite 3/8 drive set. I actually drove all the way back to a garage or a salvage yard because I left this whole rung of sockets underneath the hood of a car, and I immediately drove back, or at least the next day rather, to go get these 8 o'clock in the morning, because I love right tool sockets. So I got 1/2-inch drive, 3/8 drive, 1/4-inch drive, every socket in both SAE and metric for the most part, the most commonly used sizes. I have them all on board with me. I've got punches, chisels, prying tools. I've got all my diagnostic tools up here. Anything from test leads to Kaiweets is one of those brands that I like. They do a really good job on their stuff. Battery testers, that's one of their battery testing tools with the cables. I carry an extra like tote bag just in case I have to, hike around the junkyard, because sometimes you do. Sorry, I live by a highway, so you can hear the trucks going by. This is the Kaiweets multimeter. Looks like an iPhone. Comes with everything from your test leads to your thermal couples. Really, really cool tool there. I carry extra box of Blue Point bits. Here's a clamp meter from Kaiweets, because I never know. You never know what you're going to be looking for. I buy a lot of stuff from the salvage yard, but there's their clamp meter and all the different leads for that. Bits are drill bits. Yes, I carry drill bits too, because sometimes I need them. Another multimeter if I'm like with my buddy and he needs to do some testing at the same time, and we're doing multiple things, maybe we're limited on time. I keep this little Craftsman one, which apparently needs a battery. I'm gonna keep this guy in there just to have it. I've got a Blue Point test light, or Mac Tools rather. That came off, all that came off this case over here, so it got so hot back there, stickers came off. But I got a Mac Tools test light, and then what else we got? Oh, a couple extra leads, and this has like all different other types of sockets. That's got all the other types of sockets. This thing is fully packed, I guess. That's my point. But that's not the purpose of the video. I went through all that to say this. Oh, Jesus. knocking over everything. Okay, so I recently purchased a set of sockets here. Oh, there's a 1/4" drive. Good to find that. And this, I'll show you guys if I can separate them. This set here, you hop up on the truck bed. This set, really? This set here is from VIM Tool. And you can kind of see the style of them. Do I have one that's off already? Yeah, you can see the style here. These are like the low profile 1/4" drive sockets. You could put them on a wrench and then you would have, you know, just only that much of a socket exposed. Or you could put them on a ratchet, which is how I typically use them. I don't think I've ever used them on a wrench. And then you've got still a very low profile, fairly low profile socket. So I noticed I had these for like probably 2-3 years now, something like that, right? And there's your part number. And then I noticed recently I purchased these, which is a SAE set from O'Reilly's. And I'll show you here if I can get one off. And you can see there that they are power torque. And if I compare the VIM to the power torque, they are very, very similar in design. Actually, if you're talking about a ratchet, using on a ratchet, the power torque is actually shallower than the VIM socket. Just as a sake of comparison, right? I know I'm going to drop these, right? Watch. I can't even do it. But yeah, they're a little bit different in height. You can see there, the VIM is a little bit taller than the power torque. But I wonder if power torque is, or whoever is making power torque tools are also making VIM tools. So VIM's not actually making these tools themselves. They're buying it from another source and then they're selling them labeled and marked as VIM tools. So if that is indeed the case, then I would say if you're looking for some of these low profile style sockets in 1/4 drive, I think they also have them in 3/8 drive. Instead of spending the money on VIM, just go to O'Reilly's and buy them from O'Reilly's. I mean, these are great. Like I was working on a dashboard. Actually, I was removing the brake pedal bracket from my 58 out of a 90 or 86 Jimmy, and I needed this socket and a flex head ratchet to make it happen, and it worked really well. So, I mean, just save yourself a little bit of money. But it's amazing how you can, if you pay attention and you look at some of these tool brands, how they share similarities across multiple different manufacturers, right? And then you can quickly deduce that they're probably getting made by the same company, ultimately overseas and probably Taiwan. So just another discovery. I mean, it's not anything earth-shattering. I never portrayed it to be such, but it's just interesting as I, you know, procure more and more tools that I find that they are they're sold under multiple different names, and all you got to do is pay a little bit of attention and look. Save yourself some money. Now, I did a video, and I'm gonna publish it. I'll show you guys real quick. I did a video recently about Caterpillar tools, and you guys overwhelmingly said that you want me to show you the process for ordering Cat tools, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to put together the video and show you guys how you can save yourself a lot of money, get Snap-on tools, but just labeled as Cat. So if anybody's interested in that, you know, like once again, I'm going to do the video anyway, but this is a great example. And I always grab this one. I got multiple, but this is a 15mm socket, and we'll go over here and grab a Snap-on 15mm. I'm trying to grab a newer style Snap-on so you guys can, what is crawling on me? So you guys can see that. Let me see if I have one that's newer. Because I want every aspect of it to be verifiable. Because, you know, you'll get the people that are like, oh, no, that's not the same. And in fact, it is. But, you know, let's see here. 14. These are close enough. Okay. Let's go look at it let's go look at it in the light. James Taylor bringing things to light. Netwell's tool review. All right, here we go. So, okay. So the Caterpillar socket, the branded Caterpillar socket is on the left, and the snap-on is on the right. Okay? And if we look closely, you can see the part number there, and you can see the little safety guy, and then you can see right there is the date code symbol, right? That Snap-on uses. It says USA. Okay, because a lot of people, this seems very elementary, but a lot of people don't realize this. If I compare that to the Snap-on socket, you have your part number, you have your size, Snap-on, and the USA, even the same offset look to it, and a little date code there. Guys, let's take a rocket science to figure this out. Look at the stamping, all that kind of stuff. These Caterpillar purchases their sockets from Snap-on. They brand them as Caterpillar. But if you want Snap-on sockets, same quality, same chemistry, all of that, you could buy them directly from Caterpillar and save yourself a shit ton of money. And I don't usually curse in my videos, but the amount of money that one can save on buying Caterpillar versus Snap-on is crazy. Now, what's going to end up happening is, if this video goes viral, or quote unquote viral, what's going to happen is they're probably going to stop people from being able to do it. So don't go crazy with it. It's just some insider information that Snap-on makes Caterpillar branded sockets. So, and I've known this for years. This is nothing new to me. I've known this for a long, long time. And I actually talked to a friend who worked for Snap-on, who serviced the Caterpillar account for over 30 years. And he was intimately knowledgeable about the whole relationship. And he has been that way for a long time. And Snap-on is not the only manufacturer for Caterpillar. There are several other companies that Caterpillar purchases their tools from, but brand them as Cat. Even things like I showed in the other video, even things such as picks. If you order under the Caterpillar number, if you're on Instagram, you'll see people that post pictures of it. But if you order a pick, you'll order it per the Caterpillar number, but it'll come and it'll come in a Caterpillar box, but it'll be a Snap-on. And this is an example of it. This is one that I did that very process to prove it out in my early days, and this is what I got. And I'm like, okay, I know now. So I recently, like I was telling in another video, I had a 1/4-inch drive socket set that I paid $108 for from Caterpillar. It was the ratchet, which is a Williams ratchet. It was the Snap-on sockets, because you could tell by the design of it and everything that it wasn't a Williams socket. Came with like 2 extensions and a swivel for $108. Everything USA made. And I looked up that same comparable set on Snap-on, and it was like close to $400. So why in the hell would you pay $400 for a 1/4-inch drive socket set? That's because it comes with the ratchets, the sockets, etc. This is metric, I believe it was. When you could go to Caterpillar, buy the same exact set, branded Caterpillar, and you could pay like 25% of the cost. And then if it breaks on you, you just take it to the Cat dealership, they just get another one. I mean, Snap-on's warranty process isn't that fast. I mean, if the truck comes by and you could give it to the driver and he has that tool on the truck, obviously you could get it replaced. But if he doesn't have that tool in the truck, he's got to order just like anybody else does, and he's going to get it just as quick as anyone else does. So you don't really benefit. In some ways, Harbor Freight's got a better warranty process than Snap-on does, theoretically, because you can at least go to Harbor Freight that day and get your tool replaced. You're just going to be going there more often because their stuff is not that high quality. But the warranty process is pretty good. Yeah, but just something I learned, and I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and here's another VIM socket. I go ahead and share that bit of truth with you guys. No point in me keeping all these secrets to myself. If I know it, just share it, and go out to get yourself some Caterpillar sockets. One of my buddy, John Stefanko, shout out to John. I think he recently had his birthday. So happy birthday, happy belated birthday, John. But anyway, he was one of the people that, well, actually, he was the only person with me where he and I both challenged that process of the caterpillar stuff. So we actually both ordered tools to test it out to see if it was in fact what we believed it to be. And then we got our confirmations. I ended up talking to my Snap-on dealer and etc. Oh, my friend that worked for Snap-on. He was a dealer for 37 years, and he confirmed it, and so I knew. So yeah, just I've never bought a single. Well, I bought a pair of pliers, but they were used pliers off the Snap-on truck. I've never purchased a brand new tool directly off a Snap-on truck, and because I know some of these secrets, I probably wouldn't do it anyway. But that's my video for tonight, guys. So I hope you like it. I'm trying to pop out a lot of these because I'm getting ready to go travel for work. I got a back-to-back trips. So I'm going to be away for a little while. So I'm just getting some content out. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.